Hey YouTube, it's me, Kenneth Ryan, and I'm here with another episode of Talking About Stuff. Today's topic was super easy for me to pick, thanks to a monumental Supreme Court decision made last Friday, which was check my calendar, June 26th. June 26th was a big day for everyone in America because the Supreme Court ruled that marriage equality is the law of the land. Now, what that means for those of you who don't know is that anybody can marry anybody they want. Marriage is no longer only between a man and a woman, which is pretty cool in my opinion. You know, I think this has been a long time coming. A lot of countries around the world, a lot of developed countries at least, have been like, you know, legalizing all forms of marriage, or I guess the term everybody uses is gay marriage, but it's just basically telling you that you can marry whomever you love, and that's pretty awesome. I already said that, but you know what, I'm going to keep repeating it because it's cool. It's a big deal, I think. I mean, in the grand scheme of things, legalizing gay marriage only scratches the surface of all the problems and difficulties that people in the, let me see if I get all the letters right, LGBT, QIA, I think is what it is. LGBTQIA, someone correct me if I'm wrong, but basically everyone in that community has a lot of different troubles and difficulties that they're facing, and gay marriage is literally only scratching the surface of that, but it's still a big deal because, you know, for years since America was founded till this last Friday, gay marriage was illegal, I think. I don't actually fully know, but now it's not, so hey, we're making progress towards equality, and I'm excited. I don't know. I see it as like, this is amazing. This is a good step forward. There's definitely backlash, but it's a bunch of homophobes crying over nothing because their rights aren't violated in any way. I saw a post on social media. I won't say who posted it, but I saw it, and you know, it was very religious, like, you know, marriage is between a man and a woman, Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve, blah blah blah. And what you need to realize, marriage technically in the end happens in a courtroom. You sign, from my understanding, you sign like documents or something and you get legally married in a courtroom. That's what I understand. A ceremonial marriage, you know, the marriage ceremony, if you choose to have it, can happen in a church. And nowhere in this ruling did the Supreme Court state that churches had to provide their wedding services or whatever, their weddings to same-sex couples. You know? So it's not like faith is being violated. It's not like anyone's rights are being violated. Everyone's rights have simply just improved because now you can marry whomever you like. Like love was what I just said there. Yikes. But it's cool and it's amazing, and I'm gonna keep saying that, and you're gonna deal with it because whatever. Because I'm rambling because I'm excited, and you know, as soon as I heard the ruling, I was just like, okay, this is what I'm talking about. I hope it's not super old news by Wednesday because I don't want to upload early because then I'd still have to upload on the Wednesday time slot, and so I was like, so I don't think it's old news yet. I think it's pretty relevant. It's gonna stay relevant for a while, and it's just, oh god, it's such a big like thing for so many people, and like, you know, there are people who have been together for like 40-50 years and now they can finally, you know, get married. It's awesome. I'm just very optimistic about things like this, I guess. So hey, positivity gets you places, right? Maybe. Don't give me that look. Don't do it. What am I saying anymore? Yeah, so basically, the trending hashtag for the everything that happened was love wins. That's what it was. And it was really funny because the day that it happened, I had to open at my job, so I had to, you know, be at work by like, what was it? It's on my calendar. I had to be at work by like 11, and I sleep in a lot because I'm lazy. Oops, whatever. So I actually didn't know about it until I had a split shift where I helped open, and then I was like there for like the afternoon or whatever. So like in between shifts is when I first like really saw the stuff, and I was just like, wow. Like I don't really follow the Supreme Court rulings and all that stuff. I don't necessarily keep up with it 110%. So I had no idea it was even being like discussed or jurorded. I don't know what the word is. Someone give it to me. But I didn't know that was something they were even like looking at currently. And then all of a sudden I go on social media in between my shifts, and it's just like, boom, great things have happened. And you're just like, wow, amazing. If you're like me, you're just like, wow, amazing. And then everybody makes their Facebook profile pictures rainbows, and you're just like, alright, cool. I'm not doing that. Because I didn't feel like going through whatever program they had to do it. I was lazy. Whatever. I don't know, man. I'm excited. I think it's cool. I think a lot of good things have come from that. By a lot, I mean the one good thing that it legalized. And I'm very excited, if only because I see this as a stepping stone forward down the path of equality for everybody. And like I said earlier, we really have only scratched the surface of the problems that community faces, but still we should acknowledge that, steps are being taken, things are happening slowly. People aren't going to be equal by the time we're all dead. We just kind of have to acknowledge that, but we can take the steps necessary towards equality during our lifetimes. Is this getting like overly weird and political, and am I just talking about things that people are like, shut up, you don't know anything? To which I respond, shut up, how do you know what I don't know? And then we just get confused because I don't even know if that sentence made sense, because I feel like maybe we're heading that way, and I don't know if that's where I want to be. But yeah, I'm very excited. I'm very happy about everything that's happened. And I'm hopeful for the future, or hopeful for the next steps that are going to be taken. Homophobia is far from over, just because the Supreme Court said, in the United States, everyone can get married to anybody they want. There are a lot of countries around the world where that's not the case, and there are people there who are fighting still for this right. And so, it's far from over. The fighting for equality around the world is way far from over. I know, without a doubt, none of us are going to be allowed to see a perfectly equal world. I don't think that's ever going to happen, sadly, but we can try and make it as best as we can, if that makes sense, So, I don't know, just the fighting isn't over, and we still have to hang in there, and we need to keep, being like, okay, now that we can do this, let's start working towards, fixing the labor laws, because I know in a lot of states you can get fired from your job for being openly gay or whatever, or openly transgender, or openly anything like that. So we need to be working towards that here in the States. We need to be working towards marriage equality for the rest of the world. I mean, it's a constant struggle, but I think we should definitely be celebrating in our success, because it's incredible that this has happened. It's incredible to see, majoritively how positive everyone's reaction to this has been. I mean, obviously, you're going to go onto your Facebook and you're going to see the small town homophobes that, they exist everywhere, and everybody is friends with them on Facebook. At least one or two, and you're going to see their, oh, I hate it, it's an outcry. And you're just like, listen, dudes, you're wrong, number one, and number two, things are progressing. Why are you holding it back? Get out of 1656. It's 2015 now. We are in the technological age. Columbus sailed over in the past. But now, we have been to the moon. For 40 years ago, we went to the moon. 50, actually, wow. Something that happened in the 60s. I don't remember things. And I liked history, so I don't know why I don't remember that. But yeah, okay, so basically my take on this is, I'm positive, I'm optimistic, and I'm hoping for the best. you know, I think that things are gonna go well for a lot of people, hopefully. I'm hopefully optimistic for this, and I'm looking forward to seeing what steps are gonna be taken next to help move things forward for the LGBTQIA community, because a lot of big things have been happening lately, and the fight is far from over, but it's still happening, and, you know, go us. We're making progress, little by little, and you know what, if that's the best we can do, let's at least relish in our success, because that's, you know, because we are succeeding to an extent. Yes, that's about all I have to say about this within the time slot that I'm allowing myself, so I don't ramble on for hours. If you have a topic suggestion for me, please leave it down below and I will cover it. If you like the video, be sure to give it a like. Subscribe if you haven't already, because I have awesome new content coming out every week. And be sure to tune in next week when I talk to you about something else relevant, maybe, depending. Or I talk about your topic that you suggested, because you definitely should suggest a topic for me. Thanks. Yeah, so, yeah, until next time, stay awesome. I am rooting for you. And I will see you again later. Bye! What was that? Who am I? Who are you? What is life?